So I'm Zakhele Qwabe, originally from Durban. Everyone calls me Zach to make it easier. Durban born, currently playing for the Northern Cape Heat in Kimberley. Made my first class debut back in 2013, down in the Boland. Played most of my career for Cobras and the Rocks, and and I've played for the Knights as well. I had a season at home at a later stage. Didn't get to start there, which was unfortunate. And yeah, I've been playing since. Yes, so I did schooling in Durban. Didn't go to any recognized school to be honest. The school I went to didn't have any sport. It's called Hillview Secondary. At the time, I'm not sure if they have sport now. So I kind of had to go through the club system to get to where I am today. So I did kind of take the long route. Well, professionally I started in 2013, but before that, when I was 7, so that was in primary school, and I just stumbled upon the game at the time. I was playing football. One of my teachers was like, "Hey, come try this." I saw kids playing and messing around. They're like, "Hey, just come try this thing out." I was like, "Okay, cool." I don't even know if I bowled the first ball. I threw it, but I broke the stumps. And they were like, "Oh, there's something here." They're like, "No, you need to come play here." And then just started like that. Soccer helped me with the dual career. So I got to study a couple of courses along the way. They've also, they've taken care of like whatever personal stuff that I needed to be sorted out. I had a situation a few years ago when I started playing in Poland where, things got out of hand a little bit, and then I was put in a corner, and they were the first ones to like stand up for me. And I thought that was quite humbling, quite nice. And since then, they've always like had my back whenever I needed anything to be done. So I've quite enjoyed that. What I can say is maybe if ever a person gets themselves in a situation that they're not happy with, I think it's just best to speak up early. It's better just speak to someone who you trust, whether it be, if it's soccer, probably soccer is your best option because they will know how to go about it. Even to this day, I still seek advice from them whenever I want to do something, whether I want to approach a CEO or whoever. How should I go about it? What should I say? What shouldn't I say? First I'll express what I feel at the time, and then they'll obviously help me to, navigate how to, put it forward to the guy or the lady that's in charge. So yeah, I think maybe it's best if they really want to sort whatever issues, probably a SACA member would be best to approach, and then, get some guidance from there. So I did business management, but prior to playing, before I turned pro, I did IT, and I did a little bit of electrical engineering as well. Ended up being stuff that I'm probably never going to use. That's the joys of studying, isn't it? But yeah, so during my time playing, I got to do business management, which is nice. So yeah, at least I got that as well, of which I think probably has a better chance of being in use than the other stuff that I've done before. Yeah, it wasn't easy because I had to really just pretty much go to training, come back, study. That was like my routine. I think the thing was, for me, I knew how much I wanted to get it done. So I've just sort of found a way to find some sort of balance, because it's difficult when you've been training and you come back, you're tired, you're quite exhausted, you're tired, you want to rest. So, but I always felt if I can come back from training, shower, and then get some food and then study whilst I'm still like awake, I feel like I can get more done then, and then have more time to sleep, as opposed to no, let me nap and then I'll wake up, because then that just messes up with your body clock and everything. So I just sat down and said to myself, "No, this is the way to do it. It's going to be tough, but it's probably the best option." So literally, I'll just come back after training and I'll study. Look, I still, my parents were were very hard on me about this is that you got to have something behind you. Let's be honest, sports doesn't last forever, especially this game. But any sport in general, because anything can happen at any given time. You can get injured, you can have a life-threatening injury that, it causes you to retire early. Anything, you can lose your contract and not find another team. There's so many scenarios. So I would say you rather study something. Just sacrifice. It might be difficult for like a couple of years because the balance between playing and studying is hard. It's hard to control. But I always felt like if things are going well with your studies, it transferred into your game as well because you're in a good headspace. And I thought that was something that I found quite interesting, which helped me a lot. That because the studying was going so well, I was able to be calm and clear about what I needed to do on the field, and it just, everything just sort of fell into place when it needed to. So yeah, I still believe studying is important. You got to have a qualification of some sort. It's best to get out the way early, and then you can be able to play longer and not worry about studying at a later stage. You can do it. I started late, so it's just how it worked out, but I'm glad I did it.